Okay, before we get started, I want you guys to know there'll be a little bit of random oohs and ahs. I have the peanut gallery back there. So you may hear a little bit of from her. Okay, anywho. Okay, my point. On to the movie, alright? I was in Virginia this weekend. And if you follow me on Twitter, you already know that. But anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I was in Virginia this weekend. And we just got back last night. And so we both took today off. And so my husband and I played a little bit of hooky. Okay, played a little bit of hooky. And we decided to go to the movies because we really wanted to see this movie and just kind of relax and chill without the kids. We took the kids to school. And we went to see Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Now, I already love Steve Harvey, thus Strawberry Letters, okay? You've seen like 50 plus Strawberry Letters on my channel. You know I love Steve Harvey and the advice that he gives. Love Kevin Hart. So I was really excited about this film. When I was in Virginia, my cousin, she said she loved it. Not only did she say she loved it, it was Saturday. She said she had went to see it the night before. She said it was so good, she was willing to see it again. And then she went on to say that if we did not like it, she would give us a money-back guarantee. So I was like, okay, now this is a lot of, she's really going over the top. I know she ain't being this extra. It must be decent. Man, I saw the film today, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I wasn't sure, honestly, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because I'm not really into the whole kind of slapstick comedies. I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, I love Tyler Perry films, but sometimes the Madea films are a little bit over the top. That's just my opinion. Opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has one, and that just happens to be my opinion. And I'm not a Three Stooges kind of girl. You know, like all that kind of stuff. Like, okay, save it, okay? So I wanted my comedy to be, you know, comedic and funny, but I still wanted to have like a point. I still wanted there to be something to the movie. And I really wasn't sure. The previews for this movie really didn't do it any justice because it didn't show you how deep the love stories are, at least in my opinion. I feel like if you're in a relationship and you're dating or just in any relationship, you may be able to see yourself or your situation in this movie through one of the relationships in here. And I really, really love the film. I think that they have so many, it's already like eye candy all over the place. Whether you're a fella, whether you're a chick, child, if you're a chick, baby girl, there's some eye candy running all up and through this film. It's just beautiful people making a beautiful film. Okay? What I loved about the film, I'm going to give you a little bit of a basic gesture of the, a gist of the film, excuse me. Give you a basic gist of the film that you probably can get from the previews. We'll give you a little bit of it. These are all women who were just unfulfilled and just, you know, unsatisfied with their dating relationships. And so they got to the point where they wanted to pick up Steve Harvey's new book. And they did, and they started kind of working their relationships based on the ideas and things that they found inside Steve Harvey's book. And Steve Harvey is, you know, throughout the film kind of interjecting certain little nuggets, okay? Little nuggets, little pearls of wisdom throughout the film. And so the ladies are getting the results for the most part that they want. But the fellas aren't, okay? So the fellas eventually find out that the ladies are all, you know, kind of running their relationship in accordance with the book. So the fellas decide that they're going to flip it and basically read the book themselves and find out how they can get what they want from the ladies by kind of some reverse psychology. And so they try it, and they're both happy. But eventually the ladies find out. And so it's such a really good film. I don't want to give too much away, but it's really, really well done. I do want to say that. And I feel like you won't be disappointed. Even with Kevin Hart and all the laughing, it was amazingly funny. I laughed and I cried. But even with all the joking that Kevin Hart did, it was good to see even him have a relationship issue and see his character go through a relationship. Because it's 5 different guys, I believe, and there's 5 different stories. And I feel like you'll find yourself in one. Whether it's the woman making more money than the man, or it's the mama's boy, or it's the recently divorced person. No matter what your situation is, I feel like you can find a parallel between the movie and your life. And I just love how it played out. And I just, like I said, I don't want to ruin it for you because I just want you to see it because it was good. And, you know, before we went to see it, my husband told me it was 2 hours. And I was thinking to myself, There's probably gonna be some dry spells. How you gonna keep us entertained for 2 hours? I mean, I'm thinking it's just gonna be like a comedy, a lighthearted comedy. But there was so much to it. Like, you really didn't. It could have went on for another 2 hours, as far as I was concerned. I was just like this. What? Girl, no. What? Yeah, and I love the special appearances. I'm not going to tell you too many of them, but they brushed the dust off of some dude. I'm not going to tell you who. I'll let you guess if you haven't seen the movie. Who is the dude who they always put in a movie when they're trying to show somebody handsome or something like that? They brushed the dust off a 90s classic. He was the hero back in the 90s, okay? And they brushed the dust off of him and slapped him in the movie. And all the ladies, the ladies in the theater literally were like, ooh! And every dude was like, if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. When this man came on the scene out of nowhere, every chick in the theater was like, ooh! I don't care if it was your mama. I don't care if it was your daughter. I don't care if it was your auntie. Soon as he came on, oh, I know they don't got, ooh! It was funny. But anyway, that was, I know I'm random. And if you haven't seen the movie, you're like, what's going on? Just go see it. Go see it. It's worth, I think we paid like $10 a person in the A. And we actually, it should have been $9 a person. We charge you $1 convenience fee if you book your tickets online. But it was sold out everywhere almost all weekend long. So we were like, I'm going to make sure we get the tickets. But anyway, just go see the film. All right? 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video. So next time, later, divas and dudes. Deuces!